It took me over 50 years to realize what I'll tell you in the next 10 minutes. Mind you, I am a slow learner. So that thing you've been chasing, you know, the perfect body, more money, success, the career, the job promotion, and that perfect Hallmark romance relationship. It's not what you actually want. It won't bring you happiness. And I know that because I was chasing it too for decades. Hey, I'm Sandy McKenzie, out of puff and done chasing. Woo! I gotta get in shape. If I could save you decades of frustration, exhaustion, and disappointment, I want to do that right now. The trap we all fall into, oh, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I have more money. I'll be happy when I'm successful and the world finally sees me. I'll be happy when I'm a size smaller or 5. Gosh. I'll be happy when I finally nail that big ass job and successful career. You know, more money, more success, a bigger, better house. You know, keeping up with the Joneses. Ooh, look at that nice new car. Yeah, no. And then that perfect relationship. Man, we're gonna spend so much time together. We are gonna be so happy. I've been there. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Woo, here comes the cliff. I better pay attention a bit. Hang on. Okay. This is a tricky part right here. There's some roots and it's all downhill. Okay. I was chasing. I was doing all the things. And then life, it smacked me right upside the head. Hard. There was a car accident I shouldn't have walked away from. And my kids, man, they were in the back seat. Oh. Then, hey Sandy, you've got cancer. And by the way, you let it metastasize into your lymph nodes. I knew I wasn't feeling good. I knew there was something going on. But hey, I'm in denial. I'm too busy. Yeah, just get to the damn doctors. Because I started fighting for my life and losing wasn't an option. Those moments screamed, wake up. What the hell are you thinking? What are you doing? And the truth, it hit me hard. It's not about the money. It's not about the success. It's not about the job or the career. It's not about climbing the corporate ladder. It's not about what car you drive or where you live or how you compare to the Joneses. Who the hell are the Joneses anyway? Or that number on the scale. It's never enough. As soon as I hit one goal, I wasn't proud. I didn't celebrate. I'd hit a goal and move on to the next goal. Bigger, better. Never enough. Because deep down, I always feel like I'm not enough. I realized fighting for my life, it's the people. It's family, friends. It's the ones that showed up, that sat by my bedside when I'm at my worst. And they held my hair back. It's the real connections, being raw, real, and all those ordinary moments. You don't know. That might be the happiest and the best moment of your life. Tomorrow's not promised. You don't know what the future holds. Here's what I learned. Your worth, it's not tied to a job title, how much money you make, success. Your worth, it's not something you earn. I tied my value to a job title, to more money, to success, to achievements. Yeah, sure. When I was 50, I went back to school. I took project management, but so I worked all day and I went to school all night. I buried Dougal. I was at work when he died. Of course I was. Where else would I be? Would I be beside his bedside? I didn't have time for that. I didn't make time for that. No, I was busy. I was chasing. When I got aggressive breast cancer, I had to pack up my desk in 3 days. And I left all that behind. So my confidence, my self-worth, everything about me that I had tied into those job titles, the money, the success, they all disappeared. And so did I. Or so I thought. Your worth, it doesn't leave when your job does. Everything I needed, all those skills, wisdom, experience, it's all inside me. I just had to get to know her again. And believe me, I searched everywhere. I read all the books. I watched all the videos. I took all the courses. Sure. Why not even throw a psychic in there? But I was looking for answers. But the truth is, I was so busy, I couldn't hear the voice inside me. I needed to reconnect and get to know her better. Once I slowed down, I realized I don't have to climb mountains. I just have to break it down. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And yeah, it's scary as hell trying something new or figuring out something new. New dreams, new mountains. Woo! And trust me, this is a mountain. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, it's scary and overwhelming, but I got mad skills. You've got mad skills. We've been doing this for 50, 60 years. We can figure it out. So, how do you eat that elephant? You're gonna eat it one bite at a time. You're gonna break it down into bite-sized pieces. You're gonna have to figure out what you actually really want. Like, I'm talking really want, not what society wants for you, not what your husband or your mother or your friends wants for you. No, you have to figure out what you want, because if it were up to Andy, I'd still be at that dead-end job that I had years ago and not going for my dreams. So break it down. What is your biggest stumbling block? Like your biggest stumbling block. And then chisel away at it. It doesn't have to happen overnight. Start chiseling. Start moving towards your goals and your dreams and your hopes. It's so pretty here. Look at the sun is starting to come through the trees and the river. Man, this is what life is about. So, figure out what your biggest stumbling block is. And then, how can I turn that into a stepping stone? I wanted to get out of that dead-end job. So I went back to school. I was 50 years old. Who the heck is going to hire a 50-year-old? They did. I went back to school, took project management, applied for that big ass job, and guess what? I got it. You have skills. You have wisdom. You've been there. You've done it. Use those skills, use that wisdom, use that experience, and figure out how to move forward. You don't have to do this overnight, but don't let decades go by. Don't waste this time. Oh, look at this. How old is that tree? That is gorgeous. Send your prayers up. And your roots down deep. Love you, bye. Stunning. It is stunning. Look at this branch. Look at this branch. It comes out. And it keeps going. And it turned into another tree. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, maybe it just fused onto this tree. Okay, I'm not a botanist, that's for sure. Took me over 50 years to realize what I'll tell you as I walk by. Oh, man.